What's up, everybody? Stray13 here from Band from the Video Store, just getting back from Midwest Monster Fest in East Moline, Illinois. We were at the Rust Belt, me and Creepy Girl, and I'm bringing you my pickups of the show. I only went Saturday, and I'm going to take this off because obviously one of the first things I picked up. This is actually a gift from my Creepy Girl. She's best co-host ever. It's a haunting the mask from the movie Haunt. The ghost was my favorite killer, and if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'm gonna get right into it because obviously that's what you're here for. As you all know, I rock the Overwatch, and Overwatch is one of my favorite games, and I've actually just got back into it after about a 8-month hiatus, and I bought this. It's only $12. First thing I bought at the shop at the show. It was only $12, and it's an exclusive. And it was like $30 originally. And I love Reinhardt. He's not my favorite character to play, but he's one of my favorite characters, if that makes sense. Same with Reaper. Reaper's my favorite character, but he's not my favorite to play. I'm a Mercy main, but there he is, looking all badass, icy and ghosty and spooky and scary. Let's go right to the next thing here. I think this guy was actually my best friend I made at the show. There was a killer clown running around. He was being hilarious. I'm pretty sure that he wanted to turn me into a a cotton candy cocoon. Me and Creepy Girl. See, and that guy, he was, keeping the crowd busy all the whole time. We were waiting between panels. A lot of good guests were there, by the way. A lot of great guests. I'll get into those as I get to my autographs. One of my big surprises was I didn't even know that she was going to be here. And everybody knows VHS is one of my favorite kind of like, what do you want to call it? Anthology movies. Really love VHS 1, VHS 2, and my favorite of all those was I Like You. And Hannah Fierman was there, and she was signing, and I got a siren picture, and she signed it, "I like you, Jay." And so it's, on a, it's written, it's in a contract, it's verbally binding, so she likes me now. So that's pretty cool. Got Kincaid from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. He was a super, super nice guy. I signed it J fucking A, which I thought that was pretty cool. And he even laminated it for me. I had never seen anybody do that before, but yeah, he's like, "Oh, I've got a laminator machine with me, so I'm going to laminate your autograph." I'm like, fucking swoon. I'll get to my two big ones in a minute. I have some original art. I'm sure it's a work print, but it's still pretty awesome. Guy was there. His name escapes me now. I'll give you his contact info at the bottom. But there's the Jason that he gave me for buying the big one. Big Sam. Love my Sam. Sam's probably my favorite, besides Minnie, of modern horror. And as you can see, I'm not going to try to move it around and mess up the shot, but there's Escape from New York poster. Fucking beautiful. Paid out the ass for it, but it was worth it. And then, now, I felt dumb afterwards, but after all the money I had spent on autographs and lodging and food and beer, God, I drank so much beer. I got this bad boy. This is something I've wanted since I was like probably 10, maybe even younger. I was gonna have that signed by Linnea Quigley, but I already met her at the Chicago Days of the Dead, and I didn't. I was like, well, do I really want to wait in line and meet her and like already spend this when I got so many other people that I haven't met that I want to have sign? So maybe next time I want her to sign my Return of the Living Dead poster, as well as my legit Night of the Demons poster. So I'll probably do that next time. Her and Amelia Kincaid are in the same building. So that was those are my big purchases, my big money purchases. And Nathan Basil signed my Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, and he signed it to Jay, my next victim. It was just, I was like, that's so awesome. Like, I asked him to. And I took some really cool pictures, so if you follow me on Twitter, you can see all the cool pictures I got from the show, because there was a lot of awesome cosplay, a lot of great cosplay. There was a kid in a wheelchair. I was like, oh, that's nice. He's dressed as Paul Sheldon, and like, I didn't even think about it. And his mom was dressed as Annie Wilkes. I was like, that is the coolest goddamn cosplay ever. I didn't get a picture with him because I don't know the rules about when you get pictures with people in cosplays. If I know they're an adult, I'll go up and be like, hey, I'll dress them in character because I think that's polite. Hey, Jason, can I get a picture with you? And there was a few Jasons there, and I got several pictures with Jasons. I got a picture with a Sam. I got a picture with an Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts. There was just a lot of great pictures. So if you're not following me on Twitter, it's VaultBoy667, and definitely check it out because I post all kinds of crazy shit. But my pièce de résistance is my Vinegar Syndrome Ice Cream Man, was signed by the one, the only Clint Howard. And Clint was there with his wife and his daughter. And they were just so nice. I was so starstruck because like Clint Howard is like up there with William Forsythe as one of my favorite actors. And after I met William Forsythe, I kind of like the wind kind of like came out of my sails a little bit, because he was just kind of, I don't know if like maybe the horror population isn't his scene or what, but it just kind of felt let down. But I did not feel let down by when I met Clint Howard. He was so nice, and we talked for like 10 minutes about his pets. And one of the things, he's like, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I have a YouTube channel called Banned from the Video Store. And he's like, well, message me on Instagram and I'll see what I can do for you. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I'm like when he said that, I looked at him, I'm like, are you serious? And his wife was like laughing. She's like, yeah, he's serious. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, completely starstruck. I didn't even have time to tell him, ask him if he would personalize it. So he just signed it Clint Howard, which is fine. But I wanted him to say something like, run, fat boy, run, or something like that. God, it was such a great time. And I don't want to compare it to Days of the Dead Chicago, because Days of the Dead Chicago was inside a very nice hotel. It was carpeted. The room was smaller, and I don't think there was as many people there, but there wasn't as much activities to do. The whole time we were at the Midwest Monster Fest, there was panels after panels after panels after panels. We met Marky Ramone. We met who else did we meet? Marky Ramone was one of the big ones. I got to talk to a lot of the celebrities on their Q&As. I got to talk to Linnea Quigley again. I got to talk to the entire cast of Friday the 13th Part 6, and they started bashing Friday the 13th Part 5, so yeah. No, that was my middle finger. Fuck you. Friday the 13th Part 5 is awesome. If you don't like it, you just don't get it. What else can I say? Had a blast. The only one thing I could complain about was there was a water fountain, or you could drink alcohol. And I don't drink very much alcohol. I smoke the shit out of some pot, but I don't drink that much alcohol. I had like 3 tall boys on the on Saturday, and the whole time I'm like at one of the panels, creepy girl looks at me and she's like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I don't drink. But we had a blast. I know Creepy Girl's going to do another video. Thank you so much for watching. It means absolutely the world to me. If you watch this, if you like this, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, because I didn't think I was ever going to come back to Banned from the Video Store after some problems I had, personal problems I had with a person who shall remain nameless, and how they tried to ruin how I felt about being out there and talking to people again. And I finally, I've crawled out of this, and I love Banned from the Video Store, and I love my friends on YouTube. I love my friends on Twitter. I love my friends on Facebook. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You're all wonderful. But follow me on Twitter. It's VaultBoy667. And if you, I think my Instagram is VaultBoy667 as well. I don't use Instagram that much. But have a great day. Enjoy your Labor Day and embrace awesomeness.